What's happening, YouTube? Welcome to Nerdy Music, and we are a bunch of nerdy musicians that love video games, anime, OSTs, and we love music. We love guitar, piano, all of it. So you have come to the place where those two things merge. So welcome. Please make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, make sure you comment. Today we are starting off with part of our Fortnite series. We're doing music from the game Fortnite. This one is from the summer song that was called Shark Ride, which is super fun. If you didn't play the summer Fortnite game, it was amazing. And this song is super fun. Probably my favorite song off of that particular soundtrack. So, first of all, surf guitar. That's what we're doing. We're doing surf guitar. If you've never heard of it before, it's a style of guitar, and essentially it has a lot to do with the tone and some of the techniques. So let's talk about that first. So with surf guitar, you can tell I've got a lot of like reverb on my guitar here, right? So that's very important to have like a lot of reverb so you get that kind of sound. One of the sounds from surf guitar that you'll hear is this like really fast picking thing like this. So that's a really important style, part of this style. What you're gonna do is you're gonna basically pick the strings, tremolo pick the strings really fast like this. And then what you do is you basically just slide with it while you do it, like from note to note. So if I wanted to go from this note to this note to this note to this note, you can like literally pick anything you want. Let's say I want to go from this note to this note. And you just fill it up with that fast alternate picking. So that maybe the first thing to do is just kind of sit and get better at doing fast alternate picking. Like, now I personally like to like bear this part of my hand down on the bridge a little bit. I get that from Chris Thiele from Nickel Creek and Punch Brothers. Like that's how he does it on mandolin. I watched one of his technique videos one time, and he rests his palm like this. You should feel no tension in your forearm. This should be all wrist. So what you do is I like to press my pick against the side of my finger like that, and then I just use my wrist like this, and just very small motions. Remember, you're not trying to get a lot of pick into the strings like this, like, but just a little bit of pick into the strings like this, almost like you're tickling the string. Anyway, so let's get into the song. This is going to be part one. This song is kind of broken into two parts. You've got like a faster part that comes in later, and you got this like slower part in the beginning. It's not, I mean, say slow, it's still upbeat, but the part that comes in later is where it really starts kicking in that part. All that, we'll do that in another video. So here we go. We're going to start off. We're going to be, most of what we're doing is going to be in pattern 1 of the pentatonic scale. I'm going to be right here on the 5th fret of the A string. And if you don't know pattern 1, it looks like this. You go 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. And that's pattern 1 of the pentatonic scale. And we're going to be in that box most of the time. We're going to be doing basically a 12-bar blues format. And in the blues, often they'll play a riff and then copy and paste it on the next string and then copy and paste it back down. And generally when you're doing the blues, it's centered around the first note of the scale, the 4th note of the scale, and the 5th note. So if this is 1, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 4, 5. And your 4 is always going to be directly below your root note right here. And your 5th is always 2 frets higher right here, right? So here's how you play Shark Ride by Fortnite. That's why you're here, so let's get to it. So I'm going to start on the 5th fret of the low E string. And then I'm going to go here to the 7th fret of the D string. So play that twice. Then 6, 5, then back to 6. So that's the first part. And then we go back to the low E string. 7, 6, 5, 7, 5, 8 on the low E. So. And I go to the next string, and I literally do the same thing. Watch. Except for right here, instead of going to this note, I'll go to the 7th fret here. So instead of 8 there, I would do 7 on the A string. So here's the A string again. And then I do this riff again. So from the top, so far we got. Here. Then I do this one again. And then I go to my 5 chord here, E, and I'm just going to go back and forth between 7 and 6. 5, 4. And then I go back to my 1 chord. I'm going to go 5, 7, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 7, 7. Okay, so I'm going to go from the top again. So. Go 5th fret low E, and then I do an A7 chord. So that's going to be an E note, a G note, and a C sharp note. So this is root 5, 7, 3. You just want to bar this fret here and just a 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret. And then I'm going to go up here. And this is basically another A7 chord. This is a different inversion. You might recognize this D7 shape down here. It's the same thing, but way up here. So I'm going to be 9, 8, 9, or I'm going to be right here on an E, and then a G, and then a C sharp. So I'm going to play this. And one of the styles that's really, one of the stylistic things that you can do in surf guitar is going to be using a whammy bar. I don't have a whammy in this particular guitar. I got my bridge blocked, but I do grab it and pull it like this. And whenever I want to do that, that's just a style thing that I've developed over time. I would recommend using a whammy bar if you got one. It's probably easier. So all I'm doing is just playing this note, these chords here, and then I'm diving it, and then back up, and then I'm going down a half step. Then I come back to this chord here, just like that. Then, so it does it twice in a row. And then we're back to the main riff. Change here, I'm going to go 5, 4 on the D string, 7, 4, 5 on the G string, twice, 6, 7. So then I go back here, 7, 6, then 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 5, 6, sorry, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. So let me just do that whole second time through from the top. So. I'm going to land basically on an A7 chord. And then again. Then here. So the same chord, slightly different rhythm, right? And then at that point, that's when it stops and goes to the. All that stuff, right? And then it goes into the. So we're gonna call that part 2. Save that for part 2 of this video. This is gonna be Shark Ride part 1. Guys, so stoked to have you here. Thanks for doing some gnarly music with me and Shark Ride from Fortnite. And thanks for checking out our channel, Nerdy Music. We are gonna dedicate this entire channel to nerdy music and stuff that us nerds love. Video game stuff, anime stuff, original soundtracks, you know, you name it. If it has to do with Dungeons and Dragons and it's musical, whatever it is, we love nerdy stuff, we love music, and we love bringing it to you guys. So please share this, spread the word, smash the like button and the subscribe button, comment, so that other people can see this and we can gain some traction together. Anyway, my name's Don, again with Nerdy Music. Thanks for having me. We'll see you next time.